You need to get your face out my face.
You need to watch yourself before you get checked.
Who gonna check me, boo? I have.
Anyway.
Are you okay?
What's up, guys? It's Riana Anais. Welcome back to my channel. I am back again with another video. So today I will be showing you guys how I moisturize and seal my hair every night. My hair is relaxed. So I'll show you guys what products I'll be using today and doing that as I'm talking to you today about Real Housewives of everywhere. I will be ranking the Real Housewives franchises, every single city, even ones that don't even run anymore, on a scale of bad to worse. The reason why this is kind of tongue-in-cheek, just a bad list in general, is because reality TV is like junk food. It's all bad. There's really no good in it. Let me tell you why I watch The Real Housewives is I like seeing people who are way richer than me act a fool. I am a Real Housewives geek. I have watched literally every single city, even the ones that aren't even playing anymore. So this is my list of what is the worst franchise to the best franchise. So let's get right into this video and let's get started, you guys. So today I'm going to be using daily hydrator that I make, and that is the aloe vera juice. Then I blend it with a little rose water. It's great for your face, it's great for your hair, but basically I do like half and half. So I'll do half of this, half of the aloe vera juice and a spray bottle, and then I seal it with a little bit of coconut oil. And I'm also gonna add in a little tea tree oil. I love the smell of tea tree oil. I'm also going to be having my cocktail here. A little sunrise, sunset, whatever, I don't know. It has liquor in it. It was a daiquiri, but I let it melt because I don't like frozen drinks. So I'll be drinking that as we chit chat, as I do my hair. And I don't know how I'm gonna be doing all these things with my hands and talking to you at the same time, but guess what? We're gonna try to do it. Okay. So there has been a total of 8 franchises, and there's about to be a 9th franchise, Salt Lake City, you guys. So this will be a rank of the 8 that have already been out. So let's start with the bottom of the bottom, number 8. For me, will have to be Real Housewives of DC. Why? Because we only got to see 1 season. If you guys don't remember, this was in Obama era, you guys. And one of the couples on the show actually snuck into the White House. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? This couple right here sneaking into the White House. To me, DC had the potential to be one of the best franchises in my opinion, because it was the first franchise to have both black and white people together. Because to me, that's more like real life. Like, I mean, if you're black, do you only hang out with black people? Or if you're white, do you only hang out with white people only? That's so weird to me. Unless you live in like a very homogenous city and you just literally don't see other people. But DC is definitely not homogenous, nor are any of the other cities the housewives are in. So it always weirds me out that they're so like segregated. Anyways, I digress. That is the bottom of the totem pole, simply because we only got 1 season. To me, it was very, very interesting. I wish they would have kept going. But Andy Cohen had said that the couple, I can't even pronounce her name, but the couple that sneak into the White House dinner party, I don't remember if it was like the inauguration party, it was something like that. But because they did that, they just left like a stink on the whole franchise. So that's why he canceled it. But that has to be number 8 because I don't remember nothing else happening. And then we only got 1 season out of them anyway. Number 7 on the list, the 7th worst, is Dallas. And now I live in Dallas, and I actually know 2 of the housewives on there, and they are freaking hilarious. The 2 best friends, Stephanie and Brandy, that's on Dallas. They act exactly how they do on the show. However, the reason why they're like towards the bottom of this list is the show is kind of boring, because I am so sick of just seeing Leanne talk about her freaking abusive childhood and acting crazy and then blaming it on having an abusive childhood as if no one else on earth has ever had an abusive childhood. That just irks me, and it's like the only storyline that they really have outside of Stephanie and Brandy just acting completely crazy and hilarious. So I kind of wish they would like take Leanne out. And then she had the nerve to become racist. Like, really? it's just the way she treated that Mexican girl last season. It was just all too much for me, you guys. It's not that entertaining. And I love my city. I want to see my city at the top for sure. But it's just, you know, you watch the Real Housewives to kind of escape all that kind of crap. And she makes Texas look crazy. I mean, and yeah, there are a lot of people like her here, but they don't need to be on TV. We don't need to normalize that kind of behavior. And it's just like, that's the only storyline they've been having for the last, what, 3, 4 seasons now. So hopefully they'll be changing it up soon this new season, and we'll get to see some new faces, some new storylines. I do love seeing, like I said, I love seeing Stephanie and Brandy. I love Brandy's family. I love seeing her badass kids, and you know, she keeps adopting kids and having kids, and it's just, they're all redheads. I love that. They can keep them, maybe keep a couple of other ones. I can't even remember their names. They're all so boring besides Stephanie and Brandy. And then Leanna's entertaining, but it's just so low vibrational. And that's saying a lot for a Real Housewives franchise. That has to be number 7 on my list. And I'm sorry, Dallas, but I had to do it to you. Bravo, call me. I can be on the casting board. I can help you guys out with that. Moving on to number 6 on this list is another defunct franchise. And I still don't know why they canceled this one. But Real Housewives of Miami. Like, how can you talk about wealth and housewifery without the city of Miami on there? Like, can we just say 2 words, y'all? Leah Black. I mean, she gave us all the villain that we needed, okay? All of the villain. All of the rich, funky villain. Plus, the girls on Miami were like disgustingly attractive. Disgustingly attractive. Are they even real people? Are these Barbie doll people? 2 more words. Elsa Patton. It was so hilarious. I loved Elsa. I loved her daughter. I think her daughter's name was like Marisol or something like that. I watched every bit of those 3 seasons. Andy, you need to bring back Real Housewives of Miami. I don't understand how you're going to talk about rich people and not have Miami in the mix. You see how I can't get this braid started right here? Number 5 for me would have to be New Jersey. To me, out of the ones that are still playing today outside of Dallas, like the veteran shows, they need to go ahead and let New Jersey go, y'all. It's too serious for me. I can't watch it. Ever since Teresa's husband went to jail, she went to jail. And it just seems like it's a lot of family drama, but it's like really serious drama. It's not just like, oh, she called me a name and oh, she pushed me in the pool. It's like serious, deep-seated family stuff. And it just got way too heavy for me. I had to stop watching it. I watch Real Housewives. I want to see the money. I want to see the trips. I want to see the fashions. And I want to see some attractive people. And honestly, Jersey gives me none of the above. Who would be number 5 on that list? I'd have to say OC. And I know OC's the OG, and I respect that, but it just, again, it's just gotten too boring and low, and the storylines just keep being played out. I did plug into the OC season last season, and just watching how they just manipulate each other, especially how Tamra was like playing people's words against each other and stuff, and now Tamra's not even on the show now, but I think Tamra and Vicky need to go retire. Bring in some fresh blood. Also, I feel like the OC was way, way better when Heather Dubrow was on there. Okay, because Heather, see, to me, Heather, and maybe I need to do a video on ranking the housewives themselves. Because you can have a franchise that you don't necessarily like, but they just have that one person that keeps you watching. And for the OC, for me, it was Heather Dubrow. Like, you guys, she has a whole YouTube channel just for her house. She's ridiculously rich and I love it. Like, she's the type of housewife is the reason why I watch this show. Like, I want to see someone with like ridiculous amounts of money. Like, she gave me life. She gave me everything. I love me some Heather Dubrow. I feel like at that point, the OC was kind of coming from the gutter, rising like a phoenix. And then she just disappeared because she doesn't need to work. She's rich. The OC used to be probably my favorite. I mean, they have given us so much good drama, like wine splashes to the face.
Y'all throw
throw your skinny little ass in the pool.
Prove it! Don't touch my daughter.
Bitch. Oh, that hurt. Hey.
Oh my God. I thought this was a classy party.
Right, you know what? No, she.
Oh my God, who threw that on you?
Like, just so many good memories of watching the OC, like just binge watching it because it would play all the time and just being like, I cannot believe these rich people are acting like this. It used to be very, very entertaining. And, you know, 5, 8 years ago, I probably would have put it at #1. But yeah, I would have to say OC is #5 for me. #4 might move up in rank by the end of their season, but for right now it's at #4, and that is Real Housewives of New York. Now, I have a love-hate with New York. That also used to be my favorite franchise at one point in time when Bethany was on there, when she was like the old Bethany, not this new Bethany, but the old broke Bethany that was like a gangster with hers and was like hustling hard, and she built that entire skinny margarita empire by herself. By herself. Yeah, that time New York was my favorite, but right now I will say it's very entertaining. My cousin convinced me to start rewatching New York because I had kind of let it go there for a minute. It was another one that just, watching women just fall apart completely was just not entertaining to me. And it is still going along those lines, like a lot of drunkenness behavior. But I kind of like to hate watch it now. I like to hate watch it because New York is one of those franchises where none, and I mean none, of the women on there are likable. One of the new girls, I think her name is Leah Mcsweeney. She's like semi-likable, kind of, but only because she's next to these incredibly classist, very drunk, very, very condescending, rich white women. Like, I like to hate watch this show. I like to see them fall on their face and act a fool because they literally just pointed their nose down at someone for not having this or not wearing this or not being married to this particular person or having tattoos like on this season. Dorinda is the devil, okay? I don't know what she's got going on that's making her such an evil bitch, but she needs to get rid of it, whatever it is, because like, girl, body shaming, the just snarky attitude. Like, I like a little bit of shade, okay? Don't get me wrong. Shade is cool, like if it's back and forth, but just it seems like a very constant hatred of people who are younger and better looking than you, Dorinda. So yeah, I like to hate watch it. I don't like any of those people. Like, you usually get like a bunch of scum and then you get one really likable person that you get to root for every episode, but they don't even give you that in New York. They're just like, here's these ratchet white women. They're very rich, but they get very drunk and act very skanky. Enjoy yourself. And I'm like, okay, bravo. I think I'll take a look at that. Okay, so now we're just down to Atlanta, Potomac, and Beverly Hills. And honestly, you guys, these are my 3 favorites. These are the 3 that I DVR. These are the 3 I know the most about. These are the 3 that I can't miss. So it's very hard for me to rank them. They each give me something different. Number 3 would have to be Potomac. I'm sorry, Potomac. I'm sorry. I love Potomac. I think hands down, Potomac has the cutest people on it. I mean, everyone is cute. I've never seen a collection of such stunningly beautiful people. I mean, first let's start with Karen, because Karen's my favorite. That is a beautiful woman. Even without makeup, her skin is stunning. She always gives us a tilted wig, but we love it. Love me some Karen. Then you got Giselle, who's like a Barbie. You have Monique, who's another Barbie. You have Candace. Oh my God. Like, sometimes I cannot stand that girl, but her body, like, can I just get her body with like 2 more feet so it fits my body? Like, it's stunning. She's stunning. Her skin, everything about it, everything about her is perfection looks wise. And I think there's gonna be a new girl. I started seeing her picture online. Her name is Wendy Osifo, I think, like that. Like, Wendy Osifo? I don't know if I'm saying her last name right. But another girl, like, stunningly beautiful. Hands down, Potomac has the best looking housewives, period. Don't at me, don't argue, I don't care, it's facts. Last season to me was the best season out of all the seasons they've ever had. Like, to me, they really solidified themselves. Last season, the drama level was 11, okay? With Ashley's man over there looking at people's booties and penises and things. Like, that is the kind of drama we need in our lives. So, on to number 2. Again, this is gonna be so hard because it's like, I don't know. Because honestly, if Erica Jane wasn't on Beverly Hills, this would be an extremely easy decision for me. Beverly Hills would be down there at the bottom somewhere. But honey, the life that Erica Jane gives me, honey, is like everything. She makes that franchise, period. But I will have to put them at number 2. Just because that's really all they give me is Erica Jane. But Erica Jane's a lot. It's enough. That's all I need, actually. Erica gives us looks and I eat them up. I love Erica Jane. Okay, so that is why they're at number 2, is because of Erica Jane. We love you, Erica. So that leaves us with number 1. And you best believe it's going to be Atlanta, you guys. Who else gives us the one-liners like Atlanta? Who gonna check me, boo? The fun shade, the outfits, the beauty. They do give us the riches, not as much as Beverly Hills. However, they make it up in content. Like, they are always going at each other in the funniest kinds of ways. They're giving each other the lowest blows, but you can actually laugh at them. It doesn't like upset you. The personalities in that show are robust, where each other franchise has like one person with that type of personality. Atlanta, literally no one's boring. There's not one boring person. I know people like to say Candy is boring. Candy is not boring to me, honey. I be trying to soak up everything Candy got to say. I also follow her on YouTube and I watch her Money Mondays. I love watching her Money Mondays. She be dropping some really, really important information. I have learned a lot from just her 3 Money Mondays that she's done so far. And Candy is not boring to me, honey. She gave us a burlesque show. She gave us the most intense drama. She didn't mean to give it to us, but it happened. Now, if they would just give us a person, maybe let Eva go, because I'm not real tied to Eva. She gives us some good shade, but other than that, other than that, not much. She gives us some good looks, though. I love that whole bohemian vibe, and her face is everything. I like to see all her little photo shoots she be doing. But other than that, other than her throwing shade and then trying to act like she forgot what she said, she don't really give us much. And she definitely don't give us any coin, honey. Okay? Because I know she running from that crazy man, so she don't have time to set down roots into some gorgeous mansion or whatever, because she might have to pick up her roots and move because of crazy. So I get all that, but maybe we let her go and we bring in somebody that's maybe a little older that has some old money, like some real rich, like way richer than everybody else that's on the show. I think Candy's really the only rich one, and she don't really spend her money like that. She keep it more low key, so she don't really give us that like over the top fabulousness all the time, because she likes to actually keep her money, as you should. But if they could just add someone that then they'd be way far at the top. It wouldn't even be no question. I mean, just personality alone, they have to be at the top of the crop. Those are my girls, okay? I hope you guys like how my braids turned out. This is exactly how I do it every single night to moisturize and seal my relaxed hair, braid it down. In the morning, I just unbraid and I have some nice, fresh waves. Don't have to touch it, don't have to curl it, don't have to do much to it. That's how you retain length when you are relaxed, especially. But even if you're natural, you can do this exact same thing. You still want to moisturize and seal your hair just the same. Braid it down, twist it down, whatever your choice is, and make sure that it is covered while you're asleep with either a satin scarf, a bonnet, or both if you need to. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So I would love to hear your comments below. Rank the Real Housewives franchise your way. Who's at the bottom? Who's at the top? Yes, they're all trashy TV, but which one is your favorite? I would love to hear in the comments down below. Make sure you give this video a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed the video at all. And make sure you're subscribed to this channel because you won't want to miss any videos of mine. We have a lot of fun on those on this channel. And until the next video, bye.